One of the most painful and confusing experiences after leaving a relationship with a narcissist is seeing them move on really quickly to a new partner. And you might find yourself wondering, is my narcissistic ex happier in their new relationship? Well, normally we just say, is my ex happier? It seems like they're happier. Today, we're going to be diving into this question and uncover the truth behind what's really happening when a narcissist enters a new relationship. We're going to be exploring topics like hoovering, whether they're truly happy without you, and why you shouldn't be jealous of their new partner. Before we get into whether or not your ex is happier in their new relationship, it's really important to understand the concept of hoovering. Hoovering is a tactic which is used by narcissists to suck you back up into the relationship, much like a vacuum cleaner, hence the term vacuuming. They may well reach out with sweet messages, apologies, or even nostalgic reminders of the good times that you shared. And this is not because they genuinely miss you or want to make amends. It is actually a manipulative attempt to regain control over you. When you see your narcissistic ex in a new relationship, they might still try to hoover you back, especially if they sense that you're moving on or that you're gaining strength. This is a really clear sign that their happiness in the new relationship isn't as solid as it may appear. But just to add in here, of course, sometimes this is a natural progression when any kind of relationship breaks up. So this is specifically, just a quick reminder and disclaimer, this is specifically to do with leaving a relationship or a relationship with a narcissist having ended. You can expect this vacuuming bit to appear. So if you're in a kind of like, you were in a healthy relationship where you end up kind of separating, going your own separate ways, different paths because it doesn't work anymore, they may, both of you may well do the kind of nostalgic thing at some point, and you say your goodbyes and you have your sweet words and then you move on. The difference with the narcissist is that it is exactly, as I said, it is a manipulation tactic. Now, let's address the big question. Are they happier without you? It's really easy to assume that your narcissistic ex has found true happiness with their new partner, especially when they're flaunting the relationship on social media or in public. But here's the reality. Narcissists are never truly happy because their happiness depends on external validation and the need to control others. In the beginning of a new relationship, the narcissist will put on their best behavior, often engaging in love bombing, showering their new partner with affection, attention, and gifts, which may make it seem like they've changed or that they're happier now. I will put a video up here about this, or have a look through the playlist. There's loads I've done on narcissists and the stages of being in a relationship with a narcissist and what love bombing is, etc. So this phase that I'm talking about here, this love bombing phase, is just part of the narcissistic cycle, and it's not sustainable. The cracks will eventually begin to show. And here's what you need to remember. The narcissist behavior isn't about you. Whether they seem happy or miserable in their new relationship has nothing to do with your worth or your value. Narcissists are extremely skilled at creating the illusion of happiness and success, especially when they want to provoke jealousy or make themselves appear better off, which you could put down as triangulation. They're going to throw the message to you. That's what they're aiming for. Their happiness is often a facade, and it's designed to make you feel envious, regretful, or even guilty. But this isn't a reflection of your shortcomings. It is a manipulation tactic. Remember that the narcissist's need for validation and control is absolutely insatiable, and no relationship will ever fully satisfy them. The new partner is also falling into the same trap, and it's important to recognize that the narcissist's new partner is likely falling into the same trap that you did. During the initial stages of the relationship, the narcissist will be on their best behavior, making their new partner feel special and adored. All that love bombing stuff is going to happen on repeat with somebody new. However, this phase isn't going to last forever, and over time the narcissist is going to begin to show their true colours, manipulating, controlling and devaluing their new partner just as they did with you. The new partner will likely experience the same cycle of idealisation, devaluation and then discard that you went through, and it's only a matter of time before the new relationship starts to unravel. One thing to keep in mind is that your narcissistic ex has not suddenly become a great partner overnight. Narcissists do not change unless they seek serious, sustained therapeutic help, which is extremely rare because they're a narcissist, they're omnipotent, they're omniscient, they don't need any help. The problem is with everybody else. They are absolutely godlike and you should be worshipping them. So why the hell would they go to therapy? They're not going to change their behavior because they're very kind of conditioned. The way they see the world doesn't allow them that kind of introspection and that reflection on their behavior. The patterns of manipulation, control, and emotional abuse are deeply ingrained in their personality. So the new partner may appear to bring out the best in them initially, but this is just a temporary phase. The narcissist's core traits, lack of empathy, need for control, and a sense of entitlement remain unchanged. Eventually, the same behaviors that caused the problems in your relationship are going to be surfacing in the new one. What you need to remember here is, as well, is narcissists are extremely effective at being chameleons. So they will morph. I mean, I get a lot of this in the room, like they're a completely different person now. Yeah, because they've morphed. They have to morph. They have to change their colors, change who they are in order to fit in with the new partner, the new narcissistic fuel supply. You're no longer a fuel supply. They either discarded you and you're on your knees crying and your self-esteem is on the floor, or you've left and you've blocked all contact, so therefore they haven't got this narcissistic fuel supply here. And if you don't know what narcissistic fuel supply is, it's that kind of level of admiration and someone putting them on a pedestal and feeding them all the validation that they need. It all has to come from the external. So when it comes to a new partner over here, it's like, okay, so they were one way with you in order to manipulate you. They're mirroring the perfect partner to you, what you need, because they want it back, and now they've got this new partner and they're going to be doing the same thing again. So they're going to change, but the behavior at its core is exactly the same. It's still love bombing, it's still idealization, then it will be devaluing, and then it will be discard. Moving on from that, let's talk about why you should not be jealous of your narcissistic ex's new relationship. Because it's perfectly natural to feel a pang of jealousy or insecurity when you see your ex with somebody new, especially if they seem happy. But remember this, what you're seeing is an illusion, a very carefully crafted image designed to provoke a reaction from you. Instead of feeling jealous, focus on your own healing and growth. You've already taken the brave step of leaving an unhealthy relationship, and that is something that you should be proud of. And if you were discarded, but you're picking yourself back up, again, you should be proud of this. A lot of people kind of think, why didn't they see it? I'm a complete failure. I've been completely manipulated. No. Narcissists are highly skilled at this, and it can take a long time for it to reveal itself. So it's kind of, if you find yourself in that position and you are picking yourself back up, dusting yourself off, seeking the support of others, you are doing well. You are moving forward, even if you are stumbling forward. Right, back to the subject at hand, the jealousy. The new partner is really likely to be going through the same cycle you experienced, as I've said. And in time, they're going to be realizing the truth about the narcissist's behavior, their new partner's behavior. Your future is yours to shape, free from the manipulation and control of your narcissistic ex. So use this time to focus on your well-being, rediscover your passions, and build a life that brings you true happiness, something the narcissist is never going to be able to achieve. Always bear that in mind. They are never happy. They are never fulfilled. They have to keep up the illusion. They have to manipulate. They seek external validation the entirety of their lives. You don't need to. Seeing your narcissistic ex in a new relationship, yes, it can be difficult. I mean, seeing your ex, whether or not they're a narcissist or not, in a new relationship is always painful. It always brings a pang. But it is really important to remember that appearances can be deceiving. I think this goes for kind of any relationship. But I'll stay focused on the narcissist. The narcissist's happiness is often a facade, and their new partner is likely falling into the same trap that you did. So focus on your own healing and your own growth, and remember that you deserve a relationship that's built on respect, love, and genuine connection. I hope you found this video really helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share your own experiences or ask questions in the comments. I'm here to help. Remember, your happiness is in your hands and it doesn't depend on anyone else. And until I see you next time, please take very good care of yourselves. Adios.